Welcome to Daywave Radio. Good morning. It's Friday. And normally Fridays we play games. We're not playing games this Friday. Matter of fact, I'm not playing games until Feld Entertainment is finished, until they're done, until they're exposed for being the fucking false flagging homos that they are. Welcome everybody. By the way, the music, if you liked it, it was the Legend of Zelda Orchestral Melody 2017 version. I think Zelda probably has the coolest music of any Nintendo game, in my opinion. And by the way, of course, rocking again today my Make Trudeau with Drama Teacher again hat, which I actually had it made on Amazon. You can have hats made on Amazon. They'll put whatever you want on there. So it's pretty cool. Every time you think you can't be more mad at Feld Entertainment, more stuff comes up, and that's the cool thing about.
I'd buy that for a
Thank
dollar.
you, Reddy.
Well, it's the first. Patreon is still gay, though.
Thank you, Reddy. Thank you. Agreed. And we'll probably we need it right now, and hopefully whenever this new service comes up, we'll hop on there. She got one that says "Make Feld broke again." I like that. It's a good idea. So, a lot. Whenever you get on the internet and you think that there's not going to be more stuff on a company and how terrible they are, just more things come up. And that's why, like, our fans, like, you guys have dug and still digging. We're still digging to pull every piece of dirt this company has ever had. Now, just as an update, yes, we still have a flag, a copyright strike on the account. We haven't countered it yet, and we're going to, obviously, but we're going to get as many people as possible that currently have a copyright strike with them wrongly, of course. We're getting it. All of us are going to do this at the same time. We're going to counter them all at the same time. See, because here's the thing. Here's the way that YouTube works. If you false flag an account too many times and incorrectly, you get hit with a strike for false copyright strikes. So when Sam Gomez, Green Eggs and Sam on Twitter, when Sam Gomez decided to hit us and then big dick us around because I spoke to some people around here. It doesn't matter who you spoke to, Sam. The law is the law. The law is the law. And it is already affecting. It's already affecting our numbers and the money that we'll be making on YouTube. It's already affecting that. Now, you guys have been donating, and it's been great, and it's been making.
I'd buy that for a dollar.
See what I mean?
It's my birthday. Here's your gift. This is how it works, right?
Wait. It's your birthday, Frozen Asian? Or is somebody pretending to be Frozen Asian to lie and say that it's his birthday? See, that's we're trying to figure it. It looks like this is actually Frozen Asian's birthday. But we will wait. We will wait for the confirmation to make sure if it's Frozen Asian. Is it your birthday, or are you making a fool of me? It is your birthday. All right. Well, on this show, we don't play the happy birthday song. We play a different song for birthdays here. And because it's your birthday, and thank you for the gift, this is what I will give you back. And this is, you gave me what, $10, $12? That's nice. But what I'm about to give you is priceless. What I'm about to give you is priceless. I want you this weekend to find your nearest Dandy Bear, which is probably in Miami. So you have quite a drive. The nearest Dandy Bear, and have a happy birthday.
Yes, I love Dandy Bear. Please have my party there. We're gonna run and play and have some fun. There's lots of games for everyone. I love you, Dandy Bear, so please have my party there. Mom and Dad, take us there. We want to go to Dandy Bear. Their food is fresh, the pizza's best. So let's take our friends to Dandy Bear. I love you, Dandy Bear, so please have my party there. Dandy Bear! Yeah!
So, I'm not going to play the video because I'm not going to dox a kid, but T.S. Moose, our buddy, did post a video
I'd buy that for
of his kid. Yes.
I only accept this for my birthday.
No! Why do you have to dole bomba me? You're the worst. Da 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 ba 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 ba. I don't like that fucking Romanian honky tonk man sings this song. That's what he looks like. He looks like Romanian honky tonk man with the fucking soul glow haircut. Yeah, capati bomba, dili dali domba. Yeah, I know. Look, I've memorized the words now. I've memorized the words. And thank you. So, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so with the Dandy Bear song, and I'm going to do it again because now you ruined my thoughts, so let me get back into it. I know Porsalin put out the video, and we're going to play it. You don't think I know that, dude? You don't think I know that? I am Porsalin. It's me doing the voice the entire time.
I'd buy that for $1.
Today, 7 years later. Rest in peace, Andrew Breitbart.
Oh, that's right. It is the anniversary of Breitbart's death, which Breitbart was I liked Breitbart a lot. So back to the Dandy Bear thing just real quick, and then we'll get into the video. One more time.
Yes, I love Dandy Bear. Please have my party there. We're gonna run and play and have some fun. There's lots of games for everyone. I love you, Dandy Bear, so please have my party there.
Mom and Dad, take us there. We want to go to Dandy Bear.
Their food is fresh, the pizza's best. So let's take our friends to Dandy Bear. I love you, Dandy Bear, so please have my party there. Dandy Bear! Yeah!
I don't know. Dandy Bear does have a motocross game, so they might have been already hit by Feld Entertainment. So, yeah, T.S. Moose posted a video. T.S. Moose's kid loves this song, and he posted a video of her dancing, just dancing like crazy to it, like just hopping up and down. It was adorable. You have a very cute kid. Porsalin goes, I hate all the worst people and are Breitbart dick riders. Exactly. Dude, most of these people that fucking ride Breitbart's dick, he would hate. Breitbart would hate the website Breitbart right now. Like you know what I mean? It's really, you're right, man. It's really weird. And also a well-known cocaine user, Breitbart. Allegedly, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. All right, Feld Entertainment. Sorry, we got a little off track there, but I talked about a track. They're gonna hit me with a copyright strike. Feld Entertainment. Oh, are we gonna have fun with them? By the way, never let them forget. Never let them forget. I don't want.
I'd buy that
Thank you.
for $1.
Down with failed entertainment.
Thank you, Shadow Element. We will. Trust me. I don't want these people to be able to tweet anything without them being reminded. I don't care if we have to. I'll follow all their accounts, and I want you guys to do the same. I don't want Nicole Feld to tweet about her stupid kids without every comment being, why is Feld Entertainment false flagging and copywriting strike people? I want these people to never be able to use the internet. I don't want Green Eggs and Sam to post another picture from Universal Studios without him being reminded that he falsely flagged our videos. I don't want them to be able to do anything on social media without being reminded what pieces of human garbage they are. We tried the nice way. The nice way didn't work. We are going to counter this, but we're going to do it with a whole bunch of other people. We're going to make your lives miserable. And what are you going to do? You're going to sue us, Feld Entertainment? You could try. We have no money. Like, we have very little money. And we have an LLC. So we're not even personally liable. So you could try, but we have nothing to take. But you're not going to sue. Because, see, I wish you would sue. I wish you would sue us, because precedent's already been set with these cases. What's happened is this will be judged as fair use, and there'll be another case that on the books that shows you cannot do this. You get
I'd buy that
Thank
for
you.
$1.
Happy Friday, Roy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You can't do this to people. You can't do this to people and get away with it. Thank you, Danny Saint. And get away with it. I don't. They sue everybody. Feld sues everybody. I want that. You know what? I'm going to try to work something out. I really, really am. I really, really am. I'm going to talk to AG, because I do know that he talked about it yesterday, but he's coming down to Florida, to Miami, and they'll be driving through Orlando. I'm going to try to meet up with them. He's driving down with Worski and Ralph. And he's like, yeah, you should come hang. And you might should come hang. We should. And we maybe, just maybe, I don't know, if we could work it out. If not, I'll do it my goddamn self. Maybe we all of us show up to Feld Entertainment and start filming. It's a place of business. We're allowed to walk in there and ask questions. We could walk into Feld Entertainment at 800 Feld Way in Palmetto, Florida, because it's only 2 hours from here, and they're driving up. We could meet in the middle. What if we all show up and we all go live and we ask them, why are you false flagging accounts? Why not? Why not? There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not going to threaten anybody, but we can show up and ask questions. We could show up and ask questions, right? I'll buy a plane ticket for Carl. I swear to God, I will personally, with my money, and even the company with my money, buy a plane ticket for Carl to come down and come with us too. I will get Joe Coletta too. I'll take him out of retirement. I will bring everybody. Show up and be like, excuse me, why are you false flagging accounts? We'll make a line outside. We'll go in and go out, go in and go out. We'll keep asking, because at this point, why not? Why not? Why not? Oh my God. Jesus Christ, Paul. I'm not desperate. Do you understand? My point is, get as many eyes on it as possible, you dumb idiot. Jesus Christ. Get as many eyes on it as humanly possible. Pretty much just bodies. I know Blue Cell's got a new video. I have it pulled up. I don't want them. Dusty Bogue, I don't know how much a plane ticket is, but that's another good one. We'll get Dusty Bogan to walk. Well, we'll fly Dusty Bogan out here and get him a hotel. Just so you go, what's going on, guys? It's the Dusty Bogan here. So I'm here at Feld Entertainment. My mate has a motorbike, and they just hit him with a strike for riding it on video. And I just want to ask, why are you striking them? He just holds his mic right up to their face. Dr. O. I'll bring the entire team. Dr. O. Dr. O. Dave Walsh, Royce. I'm going to a friggin' Monster Jam tonight. Girlfriend, don't film it. You know what, though? Wait a second. Wait a minute. I do have a mission for you, David Walsh, Chicago Bear. You're going to Monster Jam? Cool. If you go to Monster Jam, film some runs. Just, you know, as a fan, film some runs, right? Film some runs and make sure that when you're filming the runs, you're talking over them. Because, see, then they can't say you're taking their products. Film some runs, talk over them. Now that's transformative. Now you're doing commentary on a live event, which you're allowed to do. And then not on your main channel, because I don't want your channel to get hit with a strike, but make a burner YouTube account. Take you 2 minutes. Make a burner YouTube account and upload these videos. I want you to make a burner YouTube account and upload these videos. I want this to happen because I want to say it right now. I'm going to say it right now. He is going to go film. He is going to talk over it. Upload it to a burner YouTube account, and we will make sure that Feld sees it. I want to see if Feld will hit your account with a copyright strike. Or send me the video. I have like 5,000 burner accounts. I'll upload it to one of mine. I want to right now openly say that we're going to have somebody go to a Monster Jam. We're going to have these people. We're going to have these people openly go, and now I'm going to tell you blatantly that somebody's going to go film a Monster Jam live and do commentary over it, making it transformative. We're going to upload that video, and you're going to hit it with a copyright strike. And when you do, we're going to have another person that's going to file another counterclaim. We are going to counterclaim you into the ground because we are right. You can't break the law. I don't care what your things say on your websites. You can't break the law. Feld Entertainment. Hey, maybe you get some tickets, take your kids to Disney on Ice. Do the same. Everything that they own, because I want to hit them with every counterclaim that's ever happened, and they'll be breaking the law. Like I said, when you film these runs, make sure you're talking over it, comment on it. You know, hey, that guy's awesome. Hey, look at that. He's doing good. Just real quick, just comment, because the moment you comment over it, it's transformative. You are now changing the video. And by the way, again, you're filming a public event. You're not taking somebody's video.
I'd buy that for
Thank you.
$1.
A small contribution to Cal's plane ticket.
Jesus
no
Christ.
media.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't stop. Well, you could stop talking for a little bit. I'm not saying you have to. You could talk, just, you know, talk and then not talk. As long as you're, like when I play a video, you know, I'll talk over certain parts and I pause. That's all you got to do. These guys have multiple accounts on YouTube as well. I'm guessing one for each of their team members searching content. I think you are 100% right, because they'll hit Feld Entertainment will hit you with one, then Feld Motorsports, and then Monster Jam. And by the way, they haven't uploaded a video in 6 years, so they don't even use their account for the. Hey, YouTube, Feld Entertainment and Feld Motorsports is not even using their account. Is not even using their account for the intended purpose of YouTube, which is to upload videos in a creator community. They are using them to strike down people and to monetize things that they have no right to own because, again, of fair use and transformative commentary. That's how it works. And parody in some cases. Now, Feld Entertainment, this is going to be worse for you. I'll sit out 90 days. I'm going to lose money. It's going to suck. It's going to really suck. But, and we're, you know, it's not just the money, because money, it's not the money. It's like, you know, when we go live is when we gain our most subs, new subscribers, and we're really close to 10,000. And the moment we don't go live on the channel and just upload the episodes, what happens is we lose a lot of eyes. You know, we lose a lot of new subscribers. But we're going to eat a dick if we have to. But now, I don't think we're going to hit 90 days. I think we file a counterclaim within 8 days, we're going to have our channel back. I firmly believe that. But if the worst case, I will fight this. I will continue to fight this. And then every time you breathe, every time you rev up an engine. No, let me tell you what phase 2 is right now. This is phase 2. I am getting a list.
I'd buy that for
Thank
$1.
you.
Good morning, champion. Let's
you.
see that sis confronts.
Thank you.
NOWW.
Oh, fuck. This is the next phase of what I've been planning out. I am now finding all the top motocross drivers. I am finding all the top motocross drivers, and I will be. And by the way, I encourage you guys to do this, so it'll save me some time. I'm going to find all the top motocross drivers, and we are going to be messaging them. We're not going to be meeting the motocross drivers because it's not their fault. I mean, they go to these supercross things, and then it's not their fault that Feld Entertainment is any people. But I do think they would like to know that Feld Entertainment is false flagging children who, or kids or young adults who like their product, who are fans of their product, who are fans of them being motocross drivers. Then I'm going to find a list of famous monster truck drivers, and I'm going to tell these monster truck drivers, hey, let me ask you a question. Fucking, I don't know, Billy Magoo. Let me ask you a question, Billy Magoo, famous driver of Gravedigger. Do you know that they are false flagging possibly on the spectrum people who are such big fans of monster trucks that they're drawing monster trucks and then they're hitting them with a flag, and then they're hitting an artist who's such a nerd that he loves your product so much you're hitting it. That one makes me the most mad. Like, that one's made me viscerally angry. Out of the Moto Go-Go thing bothered me because the video game thing, that one's fucked up, and it's really, that's probably number 2 that's most fucked up. But the number 1 thing that bothered me was that autistic kid who, I don't know if he's autistic, but that kid who's a fan of monster trucks, and all he was doing was drawing them on YouTube. That's all he was doing. That's all he was doing. And you guys hit him with a strike. You hit him with a strike for no fucking reason other than you're greedy, soulless bastards. You have nothing better to do with your time. And then we're going to get into today. Don't worry, after I play Porsalin's video here, we're going to get into today all the lawsuits and all the lawsuits and all the complaints about animal cruelty when they used to well, they still own the name Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, but when the circus was still going around a year ago, basically. All of the, and I'm not talking about like SJW, animal cruelty, like legit things that are like, Jesus Christ, you did that to an elephant? So yeah, we're going to talk about that too, Feld Entertainment. We're going to talk about all your shady practices. We're going to talk about how Nicole's old grandpapa Feld, was having gay relationships, which I don't care, be gay, it's fine with me. But the problem is he was married and he was cheating on his wife, and then his wife killed herself. But we're not going to talk about that though, Feld Entertainment. Let's talk about that. Why don't we talk about that, Feld Entertainment? You're never going to be able to post anything on the internet again without being reminded what pieces of shit you are. And by the way, they're trying to do the altruistic thing because they're getting bombarded and they're not blocking anybody. They're not blocking anybody because they want that, we didn't notice, we don't really look at our stuff. They don't even want it to seem like they're paying attention. They're paying attention. They had to shut their phone lines down. They had to shut their phone lines down because people were calling 941-721-1200. Now, here's a tip, guys. Sometimes when you call numbers like 941-721-1200, you can't get in because they've been turning off their phone lines because they're afraid of all the phone calls you guys have been doing. Well, guess what? If you just start adding a couple, changing the numbers like 941-721-1201, 1202, all the way up to 1299, you will get somebody there, and then you can ask for the switchboard, and then you could ask for Sam Gomez. And if Sam Gomez is in there, call back. Ask for Nicole Feld. She works there too. Ask her, call her. They don't pick up. They have voicemails. Leave them voicemails. Fill up their voicemail boxes. Let them know that what they're doing to children is wrong. 941-721-1200. Something else that we can all do. I am going to get a list of every single person that I'm going to get a list of every single person that competes in your monster jams, that competes in your motocross. I have their NY number as well. But the thing is, the NY number, it's not even worth doing because they're just going to transfer you back to Florida. Is Florida a single-party consent state? No, Florida's two-party consent. So both people have to agree to being recorded. So I can't really call them on air because we're both in Florida. If they weren't in Florida, if they were in New York, I could. Oh well, I guess I could call their New York number. That's a good point. And I have their New York number, but I guess I could call their New York number because but that doesn't matter. That's their media agency, and they can just loop me back to Florida. So yes, this is the. I am 941-721-1200. I bet that their corporate emails can easily be guessed once you get the last name. I mean, it's easy to do that. I am going to get a list. I am going to get a list of every single monster truck driver, motocross driver, and let them know that they are ruining the very sport that these people, the very small amount of people, that are supporting them. I'm going to let them know that they are hurting a sport of young adults. By the way, Kid Rock won that case. The case against Kid Rock because he wanted to show the greatest show on earth. Feld Entertainment sued him, and he won. Okay? The kid with the monster truck thing, he won. He got his channel back. That's what they do, though. They hope you don't fight back. That's what they want you to do. They want you not to fight back. They want you to take it in the ass or capitulate to their stupid demands. So, without further ado, I think that's the best setup you could get to this video. Porsalin, right before the show, made a new Flag It. By the way, what a great series. I've enjoyed this Flag It series a lot, and I think that I hope this really takes off, these Flag It videos, because it's kind of a little mini docu-series on these fucking people that false flag accounts. And let me tell you something, Feld Entertainment isn't the only one. So don't think that I'm just going to go after, this is going to end with Feld Entertainment. Now we're on a crusade to take down all these false flaggers. Every single one of them that we could find proof of, we are going to take down. Even if making my personal mission to take it down. You're taking down content creators for no other reason than you are greedy bastards and you don't understand copyright law. She's on Twitter and somewhat active. Hey, by the way, what's her name? Medusa USA Rocks? Yeah, post to here. Here, Era, I'm going to make you a mod. Post a link to her Twitter. Now you can post a link to her Twitter. Post a link to her Twitter, and yeah, start sending her messages. But when you message her, make sure you tag @Feld Entertainment, and please tag ROTC Radio. I would love to make sure I see all these because I want a nice list. All right, so let's watch Porsalin's Feld Entertainment strike tsunami.
Amongst YouTube content creators. There's an unwritten rule amongst YouTube content creators, one that is relatively well respected for the most part, and when abused is often met with mass indignation and autistic retaliation. And for card-carrying incels like myself, many of us have little better to do than to invest countless hours righting the internet's wrongs caused by oversensitive flaggers and greedy corporate boomers, all blissfully unaware of the fundamental foundations of basic copyright law. Even for low IQ gammas, Moosh and Roos of Revenge of the Sis.
I haven't seen this yet, obviously. Moosh and Roos. Low IQ gammas, Moosh and Roosh. It's very funny. It's very fucking funny. God damn it, Porsalin. I didn't hear that again, sorry.
Unaware of the fundamental foundations of basic copyright law. Even for low IQ gamers, Moosh and Roos of Revenge of the Cis, understanding the core principles of copyright law is a relative cinch. And for a comedy show experienced in lampooning the online exploits of others, the rules here are pretty cut and dry. Not only is use of others' content for purposes of criticism and parody protected under fair use guidelines, so too is a concept known as transformative work, meaning the transformation of content from one purpose or meaning to another. Today's flagging exploits come courtesy of Feld Entertainment, a live events company responsible for such works as Disney on Ice, Sesame Street Live, and Monster Energy Supercross. On first glance, this seems like your typical faceless corporate entity. So the question as to why a brand such as Feld Entertainment would cross paths with the Spick and Spaz podcast.
Spick and Spaz! God damn it. Fuck. God damn, man. It is an honor. It is an honor to get a little porcelain jab. This is my favorite. Spick and Spaz. Welcome to the Spick and Spaz show. It does sound like a 90s morning show. Welcome to Spick and Spaz, guys. All right, today we're going to be talking about tacos. That's right, we'll be at Wanda's Taco Hut this afternoon. Spick and Spaz. Pew, 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 pew. I'm gonna every time we want to get somebody on and we don't want to know who we are, I'm gonna use the name the Spick and Spaz podcast. You dick. It's very good. Spick and Spaz. Coming to you live from Orlando, Florida. Sorry.
Paths with the Spick and Spaz podcast is until now entirely valid. Having played some shitty old tape from 1989 for a 2-minute bit involving 25%er Owen Ben Yamin's Flawless Jew impersonation, played over Supercross footage, Feld Entertainment submitted an illegal copyright strike to Revenge of the Cis, meaning the show is now unable to stream again for 90 days, much to the delight of Bo Selector's Joe Vival. However,
What? Oh my God. Holy fuck. Sorry. All right, we got this. We got this. We can focus. All right, we're good.
Stream again for 90 days, much to the delight of Bo Selector's Joe Vival. However, I have heavily blurred the visual element to give you an indication of exactly what Feld Entertainment was trying to protect.
Well, there it goes down. It is Bailey and Hannah and Glover. 1, 2, 3. What a tough.
Following a series of overly polite requests to rescind the strike, albeit from a Jim Varney sound-alike, reason seemed to fall on
Jim Varney sound-alike.
deaf ears. After a brief email interchange, Feld Entertainment agreed to only pull the strike if the episode was re-edited with the supposedly infringing material removed. However, as this content was heavily protected given it was both transformative and paradoxical, Mersh of course refused, and for good reason.
And after we did that, he got an email saying, hey, can you send me the URLs to the videos? This happened live during the show. Mike says, I can't send you the URLs because the videos are down.
Well, I said I could send you the URLs.
But that's right,
I'm
correct,
not take
sorry.
you nowhere.
Correct.
But I can send you screenshots of everything YouTube sent us.
And then his reply was to you.
That we could, that they would be willing to rescind the copyright strike. And then we could delete our episodes and then re-upload them with the 20 or so second parody snippet thing taken out of the episode. To which I still at that point, firmly at this point, but very nicely told him that that wouldn't work for us.
This multi-million-dollar conglomerate had abused YouTube's copyright system simply to bully the little guy in some over-the-top brand protection. As subhuman Spick Royce Lopez indicates,
That's why he asked me yesterday. See, I knew something was up. That's why he asked me yesterday what Bick called me. It was subhuman spick.
Over-the-top brand protection.
Yeah, fuck,
As
man.
subhuman spick Royce Lopez indicates, Revenge of the Sis were more than happy to allow Feld to monetize the video in its entirety, given greed is clearly their motivating force.
Like, again, like Roy said, if you want to monetize it, because they used a little whatever, it's still a little greedy.
You shouldn't have done anything because it's fair use. But you know what? You would have monetized it. We would have left it alone. You would have made your money. We would have moved on, and we just wouldn't have played your dumb videos again. We wouldn't have been fine.
But this was far too an unreasonable demand for the shekel-grabbing Feldsters, and despite a barrage of calls from ROTC fans to their help desks, Feld simply doubled down in their entrenched faggotry. A final response from VP of Digital Marketing Sam Gomez.
There he is. There he is. Green Eggs and Sam
warned Mersh that they did not consider this a fair use issue, as the clip in question was not authorized use, further stating that media rights and protecting their IP are fundamental components to protecting their business interests. Hashtag Israel first.
Okay, all of that is true except for the hashtag Israel first. Fucking funny, man.
Hi, Michael. Per my earlier note, I have taken a closer look and have also spoken with the team. I understand your situation. You're trying to run a business and grow a following. You may not have been fully aware that the user-submitted clip in question was not authorized use.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, he thinks that's how it works. We believe this is not a case of fair use, but rather unauthorized use, that we were clearly commercial in nature. Obviously, we have a business to run as well. Media rights and protecting our IP are fundamental components of our business. We have offered to retract the claim long enough for you to take down the video containing our IP. Doing so should restore your channel to its previous state. If this is not a suitable compromise,
listen to this.
Then I'm afraid we may have reached an impasse. Obviously, neither side has time for further back and forth on this matter.
Now this is a total and willful ignorance of what fair use intrinsically protects, and having ended the exchange claiming not to have time for this back and forth, following what receding tub of lard Sam Gomez considers a compromise, it's clear he neither understands or gives a fuck about copyright law. In fact, such was the extent of Sammy Two Chin's ambivalence towards Revenge of the Sis.
Sammy Two Chins. Hey, yo, it's Sammy Two Chins over here.
His ability to make a living, that it prompted many in the ROTC community to probe into similar cases of DMCA takedowns. And boy, are there many. It appears falsely flagging smaller channels is a bit of a pastime for the corporate penny grabbers, especially since the loss of cash cow clients, Ringling Bros and Barnum and Bailey Circus, billed as the greatest show on earth, Feld are now facing the financial reality of operating minus their biggest moneymaker. Modo Gogo, a gaming YouTuber who recreates real-life races using custom mods to a motocross simulator, had a stream of his taken down and a DMCA strike put on his channel simply for streaming a video game simulation that, aside from a small sponsorship agreement, had no association whatsoever with Feld Entertainment.
So what is it that happened? What were you doing that they hit you with a strike?
So I participate in a video game that's called MX Simulator, and it's literally a motocross sim that a lot of people get together. We have championships and everything. We also replicate real-life races as custom mods and everything in the game. So we have physical teams, money to be won. I mean, it's like iRacing for dirt bikes, pretty much. So we were racing on, which we're actually doing a replica series of the real-life Supercross, which Feld does own Supercross for Monster Energy. And what we do is every round, every week, on Wednesday night or Sunday night, we have a replica of that race they'll race in real life.
So when we called him, I'm sorry, the reason you see the dumb shock face looks was we didn't know how silly this strike was. First we thought, oh, maybe Feld Entertainment owns MX Mode, but then they did it. It's just some good dude who made a game, and it was unbelievable to me that over a mod in a game they hit somebody with a strike.
Later weekend. So we just have like our own custom, completely nothing to do with the real game, nothing to do with Feld and the company whatsoever. And I was streaming qualifying for the race that weekend. Stream got taken down, and then I got hit by a copyright strike from Feld as a manual takedown and a full strike on my channel.
And then we have the bizarre case of a child being insanely targeted by Feld's marketing and public relations team for having the audacity of streaming himself drawing a picture of a fucking monster truck.
everyone.
Now, in Feld Entertainment's defense, they do have an IP to protect, and childish scribbles of redneck yokels in fat-willed monstrosities is an objective threat to their brand. Monster Truck special boy Tim Horn flawlessly articulates the case in a video titled "Feld's Copyright Banhammer Goes Full Illegal and Stupid," calling out the company for illegally extending their IP to what he calls drawlings of monster chucks.
They went even farther than that.
God damn it, Porsalin. Come on, dude, it's hilarious. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, the voice with this picture is going to go so well, I already know it.
Drawings of monster chucks.
They went even farther than that, where they don't even have a claim against. They took down, apparently, a video of his where he showed drawings of monster trucks that he's done. I'm not kidding. That's what he said. I actually saw his video months ago when he posted to me.
Months ago.
The artwork, they're drawings. They're like pencil drawings and stuff like that. They're actually unbelievably well drawn. They're most certainly a lot better than anything I can draw, and probably a whole bunch of others on my server.
By the way, somebody says, when does Porsalin even sleep? Normally, he just falls asleep on Discord. He usually falls asleep on Discord. And somebody asked, is that JF's girlfriend? No, it's not. It's not JF's girlfriend, guys. Come on, that's mean.
Server and such. But Feld, you don't have copyright claims on artwork. Especially artwork that you didn't make.
Marble-mouthed ramblings like these are far from the only transgressions laying at the feet of Feld Entertainment. For example, the company had actually flagged channels of Disney cosplayers at conventions, believing their costumes or the video's settings or whatever tenuous link to their brand to be infringing on their Disney on Ice IP.
Whoa, this is one I must have missed. Sorry, there's so much Feld stuff coming in. Let me back this one up. Sorry, this is actually new to me. Hold on a second. Maybe Mike talked about it. I must have not been watching at that point. What?
I'd buy that for $1.
Thank you, Dog Munch. $5. What?
According to the supermarket tabloids, Frank Sinatra has Alzheimer's, but it hasn't slowed him down. Frank's new album, I Remember What's Her Name, is available to you now. Hear Frank attempt these great hits.
Oh, boy.
Be an egg cream tonight.
What is this from?
Love and tractors. I've got you under my house. How does it go? I know how it goes. Start the music again, please.
Old Blue Eyes has gone blank.
Chicago.
This is
wonderful band.
Stern Channel 9. Okay, that makes sense.
Funny Valentine.
My funny turpentine, sweet comic Frank.
That is, yeah, Billy West is the best. I'll tell you a funny Billy West story after this. I want to finish this first.
Channels of Disney cosplayers at conventions, believing their costumes or the video's settings or whatever tenuous link to their brand to be infringing on their Disney on Ice IP. Now, misunderstanding the extent to which fair use applies is one thing. After all, having your content used against your best wishes and for purposes you disagree with is something I can understand. But to maliciously disregard copyright law for nothing short of corporate greed, and then punish children who are fundamentally fans of your events for original and creative work totally outside the jurisdiction of your so-called intellectual property, is perhaps the worst case of flaggatry I've ever seen.
That was fantastic, Porsalin. Now, I understand I might be a little bit biased because I'm in it. But that one killed me. That might be one of out of the Flaggets, that one made me laugh the hardest. Jesus Christ. I think the retard picture, fucking beautiful. Everybody, I mean, I'm sure you guys all sub, but you know, whatever. Go like the video and stuff. Fucking amazing, dude. Fucking amazing. So, oh, no, we're done with Feld Entertainment. I'm sorry. Guys, today's going to be a lot of this, so sorry. I know you guys don't care. I know you guys revel in this. I know you guys revel in this fucking these fucking pieces of shit. Pieces of shit. Now, they're getting tweets already again this morning. Every morning. Let me, of course, retweet this, the video. Bam. Every morning, every night, overnight, all day, they will be getting hit.
I'd buy that for $1.
For some monster truck drawlins.
Thank you. Oh, man, I got the 88 now. That's good. So now at least I got the 88 set and done. So, monster truck drawlins. So, I'm going to read something to you. Something that just our fans are the best. So, I'm going to read something to you. And let me pull it up. I will pull it up so you guys can see what I'm referring to and what I'm reading. Okay? All right. This is they've been in trouble. They've been in trouble a few times. The thing was when you go to court, these things they stay up there, you know. Let me show you guys Hagen versus Feld Entertainment. I'm going to read a little excerpt from this, okay? Just this opinion summary. At Feld Entertainment, Inc., own the country's largest collection of endangered Asian elephants, some of whom travel and perform with its famed Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. A helper with the circus and an organization dedicated to fighting the exploitation of animals alleged that Feld's use of two techniques for controlling the elephants, bull hooks are apparently very, very painful for the elephant. Bull hooks and chains harm the elephants in violations of the Endangered Species Act. 16 USC 15533. The court agreed with the district court that the plaintiff failed to establish Article 3 standing, therefore affirm the district court's judgment. So, again, they have been under fire over and over and over again. Any part of denying part? Okay, there's wrongful discharge. Oh, this is a wrongful termination, right? Yeah, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on with Feld Entertainment. There's and you know, while I do this, we will pull up this because you know I never want people. And you're going to see this a lot. I never want people to forget that there's an easy way to contact Feld Entertainment. There's an easy way. So, Feld Entertainment has been in a lot of trouble. Now, I'm getting more details, so I'm not going to, you know, tell the whole thing. But I'm hearing there's a scuttlebutt around from people that used to work with them. That's right, Feld. People that used to work for you really didn't like you, and now they're reaching out to us. That there's a lot more than just one labor violation. There's a lot of accusations of very poor employee treatment. That's right. By the way, let's not forget, Feld Entertainment, the same company that my taxes, I live in Florida and I pay taxes. We subsidize them. We subsidize Feld Entertainment in we subsidize Feld Entertainment. We pay them money. Even though they're a $1 billion company. So I helped get myself copyright stricken in this because Florida decided to give Feld Entertainment money. Sorry, I'm pulling something up. Give me a second. Let's read another Feld Entertainment article. What do you say, folks? What do we read another Feld Entertainment article? From the Tampa Bay Time. Circus Magic, after layoffs, Ringling Company, Feld Entertainment, vies for millions of jobs creations. Tallahassee, the parent company of Ringling Brothers and Barnum Billy Circus, can still collect up to $3.7 million from state and local governments for job creation, even after announcing one of the state's largest layoffs since 2015. Feld Entertainment's The Greatest Show on Earth will take a final bow in May that will cost, this is written in 2017, by the way, that will cost 462 people, including dozens of Floridians, their jobs. Out of the nearly 200 companies that have announced layoffs in Florida the past 2 years, Feld's will be the sixth largest. Despite the cutback, Feld will continue to collect 462 people. Despite the cutback, Feld will continue to collect millions for job creation because the company classifies 400 of the lost jobs as based on the road. What? These are touring jobs. Even though many who hold the jobs live in Florida, the jobs themselves are on the road for nearly an entire year. See, so what they did is their jobs weren't jobs in Florida, quote unquote, even though everybody that works for Ringling Brothers lives in Florida. Florida's a circus state, and for many more ways than one, but literally the circus state. Like we have a town here, and someone will pull it up for me, please. Just search Circus Town, Florida, where all the old carnies go to retire, and all the circus freaks and Lobster Boy and all these people go to retire. It's weird. It's a weird thing. It's town in Florida that it has had the first United States Post Office counter for midgets because they had so many circus freaks and midgets that would retire. Freaks isn't the correct wording, but that's what they were called. Circus freaks and midgets that would retire there, that they actually were having an issue with them going to this thing. So Florida's where all the circus people live. I know we subsidize the entire country of Israel. Trust me, I get it. They are not Florida-based jobs, therefore they do not count as part of the incentive calculation, said Casey Rogers, Vice Presidential Financial Strategy Planning for Feld Entertainment. If the lost jobs don't count against the agreements, company's officials said they would be outweighed by all the new jobs they're creating. They're not creating any new jobs. Feld Entertainment will hit all of their job creation goals as outlined on our agreement. No, they won't. Of course, listen to this language, as outlined in our agreement, because if you don't count the 462, it doesn't count as a loss. So they hire one person, it's a net positive. Besides Ringling Brothers and Barnum Billy Circus, Feld's brands include Disney on Ice, Monster Jam, Monster Energy, AMA Supercross, and the Marvel Universe Live. So they do all these live shows. According to the standard applied by the circus, many of the jobs are also based on the road and won't qualify for incentives either. When we created Marvel Universe Live in 2014, we created 100 jobs, but those didn't count for us. Those were touring jobs, Rogers said. What the state wants to see are jobs where people are going to be spending the vast majority of their salary in the state. But they are. These people live in Florida, so they pay taxes in Florida. Look at these fucking Jewy techniques. Look at this. They fired 400 people. They fired 400 people, and they are getting tax incentives. Now, I don't know about you. But I do know something about the new governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis. I do know that Ron DeSantis has been going in there. He doesn't play this shit with these people. So maybe we should start some sort of campaign, Ron DeSantis, to make sure that Feld Entertainment does not receive any more money, because they receive this money and then they take their jobs and they travel around. They need to be held accountable. We shouldn't give them any money. Feld Entertainment shouldn't get any money at all. Now, we want to read something else. How about a newer article? Huh? How about a newer article? Let me do this. So we'll read it together. We'll read it together. Now remember, Feld Entertainment's the one that does all these traveling motocross shows. This is from February 4th, so this is from less than a month ago. Riders upset with drying agent in San Diego dirt. It spread quickly on social media on Saturday night and continued through Sunday afternoon and today, and they all had similar symptoms. Burning skin. A whole host of riders have now cited strange and painful burns after the race. They all seem to think it comes from a drying agent, which riders have cited as lime, mixed into the muddy San Diego Supercross dirt. Kevin Rawson was already feeling the burn during the post-race press conference and showed some folks before the conference started, and again, the elevator on the way back to the pits. He later shared his thoughts on Instagram. Yesterday was a crazy day. I won my heat race, but pulled a massive hole shot in the main, only to throw away in the second turn. I guess I was in the second the whole time, and then I got passed, but no one cares. P.S. Me and other riders have problems with getting burns and rashes from the lime. It's so bad that I can barely sit today. For real. Nipples are pretty much gone, too. This sucks. Tyler Bowers, so are we going to do something about these chemical burns on our bodies or our destroyed bikes, or are we just going to act like nothing happened? Hey, guys, wait a second. Guys, this guy here, Tyler Bowers, he's a motocross guy. Let me post his let me post his link in here for you guys. Let me post his Twitter. He was already mad at Feld Entertainment. He's already upset, so he would be somebody that would be really fun to tweet and go, hey, not only are they physically burning your bodies because they don't know what the fuck they're doing when they're setting up a motocross track, but they're also false flagging your fans. This guy has a decent following. He should know. Tyler Bowings continues, because now I look like I have leprosy and I have to literally scrape my bike. Lime will not dry up a track that is already full, as a full pond. Just destroys all our equipment, and now so he's costing them money now too. Later on in the post added, also not a jab at the track crew boys. They do a great job and their work is off the weekend and do an amazing job and keep these tracks together, but some nasty circumstances. Some of the stuff on there is pretty gruesome, like Privateer Van Martin on smartphone, Bullfrog, whatever. Let's look at some of the let's look at what Feld Entertainment does. Let's look at their let's look at these burns, huh? Look at these burns. Hey guys, this is another motocross rider. Make these a list for me because I can't do it. Somebody just grab these Twitters for me. This is another motocross rider who is not happy with Feld Entertainment. Not happy with Feld Entertainment. VanMan214 on Twitter is also not happy with Feld Entertainment. Okay, cool. Let me get back to the story, though. I got it, but let me get back to the story. Oh, come on, man. Whatever, I'll get it. I'll get it. It's fine. Because see, all you got to do is do Feld Entertainment and news. And there it is. We're back. Yeah, cool. Close. So where were we? Oh, yes. We were at the chemical burns that the Feld Entertainment Company did because they don't do their job well. I'm wrecked from the weekend. Burns all over. The lime in the dirt. Legs, stomach, chest, shoulders, butt, balls. It feels rough. I feel for all the riders that have the same stuff. Still burns so bad. Here's another one. Look at... Oh, that's fucking terrible. Typically, I would be at the track riding now or in the gym, but somebody made the call to put chemicals that's known to burn skin in the dirt. They knew it would be all over the skin of 80% of the riders. Is everyone just okay with this? That's from... let me open up this guy. That's... from VF. Oh, we forgot about Instagram. Instagram's another way to make sure these people know. He's already not happy with them. Oh, I changed it the wrong one. Hold on. This is his Instagram. Here, I'm gonna post it in there for you. Again, we're all angles, guys. Hit them from all angles. We're going to be hitting them left, right, up, and down. They're not going to be able to say anything online. Today, we call for popular HEP Suzuki rider Alex Ray, who rarely has a bad word to say about anyone or anything besides his own writing. Yesterday, Sunday, was really not good for me. Just coughing. It all started Saturday night before the LCQ. I noticed I was getting some burning in my groin area. I was like, what's going on? Am I chafing? Was I wearing different shorts than I normally do? I thought maybe I just had, but the LCQ was bad. After the LCQ, I was stripping my clothes off in the middle of the pits. My skin was burning, literally burning so bad. It looked gnarly, and it was blistering up. And then the main event, and on the way home, it was so bad I was spread eagle in my truck. I could barely walk. Yesterday, I couldn't walk. It hurt to sit down. It hurt to sleep. I was coughing, too. I didn't know if I got my mouth or what. It's excruciating pain. I think I don't think I'll be able to train this week on a bicycle. That's exactly where it hurts. I don't know if I'll be able to ride, so my weekend is kind of jacked. But there has been mud races before. Why was this different this time? No one knows for sure, and we have reached out to Feld Motorsports PR staff. Feld Motorsports PR staff. Feld Motorsports PR staff. A pew pew. To see if there's statement or explanation coming from this side. If we hear anything, we will be glad to tell the side of the story. From now, several riders seem to think all the standing water on the track was a big problem. The reason being is I think there's so much water to start straight. Said they put lime on to start straight, and when we took off, we all got splashed full of water. When you're riding, you kind of zone out, but you don't think about what's going on. But after the main event, suddenly I was like, it's back and it's worse. Update. On Saturday, February 2nd, Petco Park and San Diego Supercross riders were affected by Feld has released a statement. Feld Entertainment has released a statement. On Saturday, February 2nd at Petco Park in San Diego, California, Supercross riders were affected by a dyeing agent applied to the dirt track, which may cause skin irritation and damage to the bikes. The well-being of our riders and their team and our crew is always a top priority for us at a Supercross event. Given last week's forecast of rain for Saturday events in San Diego, the track took normal precautions to ensure a safe and reasonable track. Prior to the qualifying rounds and main events, they removed the protective tarp and applied a drying agent, a lime sand mixture, to treat the areas of the track. This process has been used in safety for decades. No, it had. You fucking, nah. So that's their statement. Update. Yesterday in their statement, Feld Entertainment said they were going to reach out to each rider who participated in Saturday's race to access the extent of the impact, to ensure the welfare, and to get them back in bike racing. Race Director is known for 2 privateer riders, and Feld Entertainment has reached out with an offer of $5,000. They're paying people off now. At this early stage, we don't know if all riders that competed in San Diego have been contacted yet. February 7th, update. Riders continue to share photos across social media having due to the lime in San Diego. Privateer AJ Cosenzo wrote that social media today was being experienced problems with the eyes. My eyes were barely bugging me at the event. Thank God I didn't go. Thank God I decided to go to the eye doctor as a precaution, because it turns out the pH levels in my eyes was double what it was supposed to be. It is very possible that there are small particles in your eyes which cause damage if you don't get them looked at. This post is not designed to bash promoters or anyone. I just want to raise awareness so everyone gets checked out. Look at this guy. So, Feld Entertainment, I think your biggest problem is not kids drawing monster trucks. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I should be posting. This should be what should be on what should be on the screen. Sorry, their contact information. So, Feld Entertainment, maybe the biggest problem you have, Feld Motorsports, is now you have a bunch of angry drivers, and now you have the whole internet angry at you. Now, you monster truck fans are going to be next. You are not going to be able to do anything on the internet. You're fucking done. Just tweeted a storm to the motocross community. It's good. Oh, man. Sam Gomez is not going to like Porsalin's video when he starts getting tagged in it. Oh, and he's already being tagged in it. That sucks for you, Sam. Sucks for you, Sam Gomez at Feld Entertainment. So, all you got to do is a rudimentary search, guys, of Feld Entertainment, and you'll find so many problems, so many things that they do that are completely wrong. Now, of course, guys, I would absolutely ask you to call 941-721-1200. That's 921-721-1200. Of course, let them know. I will show up. I will show up by myself if I have to Feld Entertainment. You are all pieces of shit. You and your entire fucking family are pieces of fucking shit. What did you post? What did you post, Bearfag? What is this? HR department. Got it. Oh, that's good. All right. People are already continuing to contact them. So wow, I've done an hour and 7 minutes on Feld Entertainment. Jesus Christ. I didn't realize how much time went by. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. We have really been going at it. Fuck. Feld Entertainment. Now, I also want to make sure that you guys don't forget that At Monster Jam is also run by Feld Entertainment. At Disney on Ice. All of these are run by Feld Entertainment. Want to make sure that everybody knows what pieces of shit this company is. They deserve to be taken down. They deserve everything that they get. And guess what? Now, when the flag is removed, and the flag's going to be removed. When the flag is removed, guess what? We're still not going to stop digging. That's it. I will hop on I'll personally dust off the Revenge of the Sis site and I'll write an article. Or I'll find somebody better. I'll have AG Luck write an article. He's a good writer. That's what I do. I'm going to talk to AG, see if he wants to write an article about Feld Entertainment if he has time. So I'll throw him some cash too. I'm going to throw him some cash. He's a good writer and he could do it. So I am going to make sure this gets spread around. Feld Entertainment will not be allowed to do this anymore. We should reach out to Brendan Dilley for exposure. A Dilley Daywave drop. I'd rather kill myself. Monster Jam and Disney on Ice, cool. I was just tweeting about it. I will add them to the list. Yep, as well. You guys are not going to be able to breathe. You guys will be emailed to death. You won't be able to post anything on the internet without being reminded. And the moment you start blocking people, even better. Start blocking people. Because you know who blocks people? Guilty people. People who are afraid of the things that they do. Feld Entertainment, you pieces of shit. You fucking idiots. And by the way, guys, do me a favor. Get the link to Porsalin's video. Everybody, every time somebody tweets about Feld Entertainment or anybody, post a link to Porsalin's video. Let's make sure they see it. I want everybody to be informed about what they are doing. Brian Quinn goes, we go after evil people. It just turns out we always keep running into a chosen people. Yeah. Hold on, I'm getting a call, and I'm already heated, so. Hello? Hello? Okay, they hung up. I think these telemarketers at this time are fucking afraid of me. Oh, please call me. Oh, please call me. I'm already heated. I'm happy to fucking take a telemarketer's call now. List of sponsors. That's another good one. Yeah, you're right. You are right. You are right. Let me. Mike shared that yesterday. Well, I wouldn't want these companies. Wouldn't it be terrible if these companies, Monster, Toyota, WPS, Fly Racing, Rocky Mountain ATV and Motocross, Cooper Tires, Discount Tire, America's Tires, Oakley, Milestone, Honda, Husqvarna, Kawasaki, KTM, Suzuki, Yamaha, Dunlop, GoPro, whatever the fuck that is, VP Racing, and E3 spark plugs. Wouldn't it be fucking just a shame if we started asking them, do you know that you support a company that is false flagging people? How terrible would that be? Wouldn't that be terrible? You're breaking the law. And you know what? We might not have enough money to take you to court because you're breaking the law. You're going to reverse a strike. But that's perfectly fine. We will take you to the court of public opinion, and we will see what you guys think. If you get blocked, how can we see you? I was going to Monster Jam in St. Louis just to see what it was about, but going to go to a Blues or Cardinals game. Well, yeah, you made a better choice, trust me. Who blocked you, Isaac? Yeah, who blocked you? I'm curious. Yeah, let me know who blocked you. I'm very curious to see who blocked you. Because if you guys blocked me, what are you talking about? I haven't blocked anybody. I have no idea what you're talking about. Whatever. I'm sorry. I'm doing a show right now. I don't have time for that fucking drama. We'll figure it out and we'll get it taken care of afterwards. Just watch the show for right now. So these are the sponsors that Feld Entertainment. These are the sponsors that Feld Entertainment is working with. All right, well, then if you were blocked from ROTC and Nightwave, then it was probably for a reason. So, I mean, I'm not a blog, you haven't done anything yet, but, I mean, sorry. I want to tell you. Let me tell you something. We don't block people we don't block people all the time. So, you must have done something to piss somebody off that was worth being blocked. So, sorry. Look, you know what? Now I'm just going to ignore you because I'm going to do a show. So anyway, like I said, these are the Feld Entertainment sponsors. I left them up there for a while, so hopefully you guys were able to get a nice little list, and you knew it. And of course, I want people to let's check ROTC's time. Oh no! Oh boy, we're getting tweets. We're getting a lot of. Oh boy, another one. Oh no, tweeting Porsalin's video. Look at all these likes. All these retweets. And why I say please retweet and please like stuff is because every time you like something or retweet, they get a notification. Every time. Notification. Look at this. Look at all these people that are not happy. Let's keep going. Oh boy. Oh no. What's going on? You know what though? This isn't fair. You know why this isn't fair? This isn't fair. Because I'm looking at my timeline. So, of course, all the things that, oh, and then look, there you go. Now Eyes is gone. Thank you, Porsalin. Very cool. We'll search for Feld Entertainment. And there goes. Thank you for getting rid of stupid. I'm just going to search for Feld ENT. Okay? Now we'll do top first. It seems like my account, Hip Juice Film, has a top one. The team YouTube copyright are being abused by Feld Entertainment. But let's do latest, because that's not fair. Because then we're just looking at the things people are talking about the most, and this hubbub has probably made it. Oh boy! Oh boy! It looks like Ando just tagged Green Eggs and Sam Gomez in the Flag It video. Oh boy! Oh boy! What's going on? Let's keep going down. Remember, this isn't my timeline. This is anybody talking about Feld Entertainment. Anybody? Oh boy! Oh no! I find it very disturbing that you're going after children drawing on YouTube. Why do you flag anyone on YouTube that's smaller than you, especially kids? Shame on you! Shame on you! What is this? We have sexual assault on the... Wait, what is this? Some fun facts about Feld Entertainment and the kind of shit they're into. What is this? Kaplan swore under penalty of perjury. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Somebody get me the link to this. Kaplan, Mr. Feld. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? Daniel K. Miller for the People. So hold on, let me read the chat. What is this? What is this? Somebody find me where this is. Who posted this? Mr. We have fun. What let me ask. I don't want to. I mean, I want to actually see the article. I just don't want. I want to do the right thing and not just read a screenshot. So, of course, what I'm seeing here is just something that was sent to me. I don't know the veracity of it yet, but wait a second. No. Holy shit, it's real. Whoa. All right. This is real, folks. This isn't fake. This is a long article. This is a long article. This is from August 31st, 2001. 18 years ago. On a gloomy Veterans Day in 1998, Janice Proctor answered an unexpected knock on the door of her home in Potamka, MD. Mbudzi upscales. Okay, is this a female writer? No, it's a man. Jeff Stein. All right. So ever since Potter was trying to be failing of booking off the ground about the circus, but nothing had ever seemed to gel. Promising magazine assignments and the circus questioning treatment of its performers, children, and the care of its animals had been derailed. Congressional and Labor Department interest in the subject, which she spurred and evaporated. And now, out of the blue, a former top field official had a sent message saying he would like to meet with, okay, would she agree? All right. The next day, Porter sped off to the Smith in nearby Chevy Chase, but it had expectations to former executive. Okay, let's get into the meat of this. So apparently, angry that Feld had failed to pay him. So this is the Feld guy. This is the grandfather Feld guy, right? I believe. The one that runs Ringling Brothers. First of all, we don't steal documents in our investigations. Okay, so PETA infiltrated, blah, blah, blah. Angry that if Janice Pock reporting on the circus turned up enough dirt to lead Ken Feld to launch a vendetta against her. According to sworn statements, Joel Kaplan, the private security man and wiretapper for Feld Entertainment subsidiary, there were worse things on that than Proctor or PETA could ever imagine. So these people... Okay, so this is what we're putting together. This is what we're putting together. PETA and some other thing were infiltrating the circus because of the way they were treating animals and also the way they were treating children. They got mad. Then reporting the circus enough, Joe Kaplan, the private security man and wiretapper for Feld Entertainment subsidiary, there were worse things going on than Potter or even PETA could have imagined. Angry that Feld had failed to pay him, which we've learned is something they still do to this day, allegedly, Kaplan first sent a threatening letter to Feld saying, in essence, according to 3 sources who read it, I'm the last man you want to piss off. When that didn't work, he gave an astonishing deposition under oath about his duties at the company, which later made its way into the Potker case file. What I did was illegal, immoral, and unethical. A long list. Kaplan testified on April 22nd, 1988. A very long list. Do you want some of those? Yes, Feld's lawyer said. What followed was a long list of charges against the circus that would seem to stretch credulity and which was not backed up by any specific evidence from Kaplan, but Kaplan swore it under the penalty of perjury. This is what Kaplan said. 2001, in 1998, a former worker for Feld. Feld, by the way, the Feld family still runs this company. We have had sexual assaults, pedophiles on the show. We had, thefts. We had people basically threw out of buildings. We had people that didn't even have clothes on their backs. Later, Kaplan added, we had people, pedophiles, taking kids in, the performers, taking them into trailers. We had some vendors who raped a few and the concessionaires in the building, and it was on and on and on. If Kaplan's telling the circus sounds more than the Sodom and Gomorrah than Barnum and Bailey, but Kaplan had only begun. We knew that the drugs were actually coming in. And from the show side, working men, the performers, he added after a break, Mr. Feld was told, but, okay, sorry, I'm going to read this statement again because this is very telling of the mentality there at Feld, who, by the way, the Feld family still owns this and have covered up for this guy. For many of the people who have the Feld name that work for Feld, 100% knew this guy. In Kaplan's telling, the circus sounded more like Sodom and Gomorrah than Barnum and Bailey, but Kaplan had only begun. We knew the drugs were actually coming in from the show side. Working men, the performers, he added after the break. Mr. Feld was told that, but they were not allowed to test the performers, he said. He also claimed that the working men were selling drugs to the food and concession vendors. Kaplan continued with stories of despicable living conditions and drug problems that led to the tragedy. We had 2 people die on a train from an overdose. Feld Entertainment, Disney on Ice. Pew, 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 pew. I'm sure Disney is really happy to have their IP, since Sam brought it up, attached to a company that's been accused of pedophilia, overdosing drugs, overdosing drugs and not paying their employees. I guess I should have done that out of order. The pedophilia should have been last to hit it harder, but whatever, did it backwards. Kaplan continues with stories of despicable living conditions and drugs problem that led to a tragedy. Many employees were undocumented aliens. Kaplan went on. We had criminals, people with extensive warrants out for their arrest working as working men under the assumed names. As the director of security for the concessions arm of the circus, Kaplan said he was closely involved in what we started doing criminal checks in the later years. And when sick, employees filed for workmen's compensations. He bugged their rooms. He illegally wiretapped people for Mr. Feld. He bugged their rooms, put electronic tracking devices on their cars, surveilled and harassed otherwise people that companies outlasted hard-pressed claimants under their take, and crumb that company offered them, he testified. And that was just the treatment of people. We had some real problem with elephants, Kaplan testified. I was told by circus veterinarian that about half of the elephants in each of the shows had tuberculosis, and that tuberculosis was an easily transmitted disease to individuals to human beings. The circus, the elephants, were transported all throughout Florida, which is illegal to do that in the state of Florida. Later, he said, I was asked by Chuck Smith through the Kenneth Feld. Kenneth Feld. That's the guy's name. Kenneth Feld. Sorry, give me a sec. Kenneth Feld is still alive. Kenneth, this isn't the grandpa, guys. This is Kenneth Feld, who's still alive. Kenneth Feld, born in 1948, is the CEO of Feld Entertainment, which has operated the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, closed in 2017. Disney on Ice, Doodle Bops Live, Disney Jam, Monster Jam, we all know that. Kenneth Feld is 71 years old. His net worth is $2.4 billion. His spouse is Bonnie Turin Feld. His children are Nicole Feld, who's a producer at Feld Entertainment, Alan Feld and Juliette Feld, who all work there. His father was Irvin Feld, the one whose wife killed herself because allegedly he was having gay relationships with people. So let's continue with Kenneth Feld. This isn't old-time news. This is the current CEO who, according to Mr. Kaplan, under oath, said he was having him do these things. Later he added, I asked Chuck Smith through Kenneth Feld to find a physician that would test the people on the circus to see if they had tuberculosis, but would destroy the records and not turn them into the Center for Disease Control. So the records were, which is illegal. He was testing people that he would destroy the records and not turn them into the CDC. Startling statements, every one of them, but Kaplan said his company's immoral, illegal, and unethical and dangerous acts extended all across the country and abroad. Name one, a lawyer asked, such as good through Warsaw, Poland, and being asked to take $230,000 of U.S. currency out of the country that they weren't allowed to take money out of, Kaplan answered, and illegally removing funds out of the country, which I think anybody would consider very dangerous. Who instructed you to do this, he asked Mr. Feld. Chuck Smith, Kaplan said. Mr. Feld and Chuck Smith, Kaplan said. But Kaplan wasn't a lone ranger, he said. Richard Formingham was a real go-to guy at the circus for clandestine operations. Spying, break-in, surveillance, and more dirty tricks against the animal rights crowd. The major assignment when he came into the company was to try to destroy people for ethical treatment of animals and create some illusionary diffusions. Every time we had a protest, Kaplan said, of Firmingham applying the claim in Claire's George original affidavit about spying on animal rights groups. So I was involved in all that, Kaplan testified. I was in the middle of it. I was involved. And not just in the United States. He testified, I have knowledge of facts that Richard Formingham, let's look up this guy. Richard Formingham died in 2013 in hospice care. Of Kathleen Formingham, loving son of Florida. I think this guy's dead. As his group broke into an office in Toronto, Canada, and stole paperwork relating to council meetings that they were having to ban elephants from performing in the circus, Kaplan said, I thought that was pretty immoral. So, what we have here What we have here is someone that Kaplan didn't pay. Someone that Kaplan didn't pay, admitting to conditions of. By the way, guys, here I know you guys already posted, but I'll give it to you again. Here's the article. Here's another article. So it seems like, according to testimony under oath by Mr. Kaplan, you were covering up. Wait a second, you're right. Well, I'll tell you what, if this Kaplan guy is around, I will happily talk to him. Somebody, God damn, I have so much I need to do. Can somebody please, somebody that's better at this, do a deep dive and get me Joel Kaplan. See if you guys could find me Joel Kaplan, because yes, I would absolutely want to talk to him. Well, not the Joel Kaplan from Facebook. You want a different. We want the other Joel Kaplan, because there's a Joel Kaplan in Facebook. This is going to make it a little bit different, more difficult. Maybe Florida? Dirty Secrets Under the Big Top. What? Give me a sec here. I think we just stumbled on a fucking hornet's nest. Okay, so this is let me move this up. This goes to the main show. This is one of the first things we're talking about today. This is one of the first things we're talking about. Let me move this up here too with this. From the Orlando Weekly, 2008, September 4th, 2008. Joel Kaplan, a former private investigator who worked for Feld, alleged in a deposition, and it's okay with Kaplan, who filed his own law. Okay, so here we go. I think it's immoral to have elephants traveling in every arena in the country with tuberculosis, noted Kaplan, who filed his own lawsuit and settled $250,000. He filed his own lawsuit and he settled for $250,000. We're not gonna be able to talk to him. He probably has if he's alive, he probably has an NDA. He stated that he had been told by Ringling Brothers, a veterinarian, that about half of the elephants in each of the shows had tuberculosis, and it was easily transmitted disease. Also included in the case was a deposition from Claire George, the number 3 person in the CIA until 1987, when he was convicted of lying to Congress about the Iran-Contra scandal. He was pardoned by President George H.W. Bush. George admitted to working for Feld. So Claire George, the number 3 person in the CIA. Wow, so now the CIA's mixed. Oh, boy. George admitted to working for Feld and conveyed chilling tales of sabotage, including the case of freelance journalist Jance Porker, who wrote a 1980 profile of Feld family, which included allegations that Irving Feld maintained a longstanding homosexual relationship outside of marriage. We have read that. To deter her from writing the book about the Feld family, George outlined a scheme to have one agent befriend her and another seduce her. What? What? To deter her from writing a book about the Feld family, George outlined a scheme to have one agent befriend her and another seduce her, spy on her progress, feed her conflicting information, and even get her a book deal on another project to divert her. With $25,000 advance allegedly paid by Feld, I undertook a serious efforts to find out what Parker was doing and reported on the results of my work to Mr. Feld. George wrote in a short affidavit, I was paid for this work by Feld Entertainment or its affiliates. I prepared my reports in writing and presented it to them. The statement of George and Kaplan described secret bugging and phone tapping. We already talked about that. National Security reporter Jeff Stein, now with Congressional Quarterly, wrote the definitive account of Feld's alleged back in 2001. So, sorry, I can't. It's got to go over here, too. I'll close that. Give me a sec here. I got to close that. Open that. It's fine. Fuck you, Alex. Let's close that too. So this, of course, this is going to stay up. Hey, guys. Do you think that Feld Entertainment is going to think copyright striking it for something within fair use was a good idea now? Do you think? Because you're right. This came out in 2001. Absolutely. 2001, you're right. It's old. It's old news. The problem is, though, man, it's current year. Current year. And people will do anything to talk about the CEO that's currently still working there. People will do anything to make another story, another Me Too story. Cheating on your wife. But, you know, the pedophile thing, I would say, is probably the most egregious thing that, according to Kaplan, Mr. Feld had knowledge of that. That's according to his sworn testimony. But I think you're right, Dog Munch. Sponsors love this kind of stuff. All those sponsors I posted, they love this kind of stuff, don't they? Don't they? Don't they? By the way, I just want to be 100% clear here. The thing that we just found that I just read, if it helps you guys, if you're making videos or whatever, take it, cut it. You're more than welcome to any part of this episode or on my episodes. I don't give a shit. As long as you're not fucking mirroring them, I don't really give a shit. You know, even if you're, I probably wouldn't even care. But cut that up and put it in whatever you want to do. Maybe cut that clip up and send it to other people that are going after Feld Entertainment. Because we're going to make these nice little videos about Feld Entertainment. We want to make sure we have all the information out there. Because I know in text it's hard, but when someone reads it, then it gives you a look, check out this video. Because most people don't like reading, but people will sit there and watch a video about Feld Entertainment. What happened? And guys, whatever you do, don't take a screenshot. Don't take the screenshot of that. Don't take any sort of screenshot of Feld Entertainment, and every time they post something, and every time they say something, and every time they do something, and every time they breathe, and every time you hear a motorbike rev up, and every time you hear Let It Go on Ice, and every single time Gravedigger takes out fucking Bigfoot, I want them to know that they will not be getting away with this, that they will be reminded of the terrible, horrible things, the homosexual relationships, the dead mom, or you know what? Don't even do the homosexual, because everyone's SJW. I think people are going to care more about the elephant stuff, obviously, but about the pedophile thing. I believe that that's what people are going to care about, because we're going to turn, by the way, thank you, Bali Song, we're going to turn Feld Entertainment into failed entertainment. Yeah, that's right. Please, guys, don't take all, look, here you go. I'm going to make it easier for you. Here you go. I can't make this any more easier for you than this. Here's what I'm going to do. Going to post this up here. I am going to go full screen. And please, if you're watching this on your phone, you can screenshot this right now. Screenshot it. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of this. That way everybody has it. That way everybody has it. And here's what I'm going to do with this. I am going to retweet this. Whoa. I thought at Feld Entertainment. I thought Feld Entertainment copy striking accounts was bad enough. But look at this. I'm tweeting that from the Revenge of the Sis account now. If you want an even better, look at that. Sorry, guys. I want to make sure I get this. I want to make sure it looks really good before I send it out. Okay, I thought Feld Entertainment copy striking YouTubers was bad enough. But look at this. But look at this. Kenneth Feld is still the CEO. Hey, at Nicole Feld, what do you think of this? All right, Kenneth Feld is, whoa, I thought the garbage was bad enough. But look at this. Kenneth Feld is still the CEO. Okay, tweet. So I retweeted the guy. I just retweeted the guy that did that, and with my own comment. So here, I'm going to make it even easier for you guys. Un momento, por favor. Sorry, guys. Thank you for holding, because I didn't have time to prepare for this. This hit me in the middle of the show, so I know there's some dead air and stuff, and I do apologize. I'm trying to do this on the go. I sent you your new show logo. I'll check it out right now. That's the tweet if you want to retweet it. They should not ever be allowed to forget. They should not be ever. Oh my God, this is amazing. They should not be allowed to forget this, and they're not going to be able to forget this. By the way, thank you, Dennis, for the new logo, the new Revenge of the Sis logo. Spick and spaz. There it is. Spick and spaz. Fucking amazing. Holy shit, that's really good. Fuck, that's awesome. I love the sombrero. That's my favorite part. Spick and spaz. Fuck. Okay, well, we know what logo we're going to be using today on the show. Move that bad boy up. God damn, that's amazing. That is really, really good. Royce on the fly. Royce on the fly. Crowder confronts music. Royce on the fly. Royce on the fly. Royce on the fly. Royce on the fly.
I'd buy that for $1.
Thank you.
Hitting goals with Spick and Spaz.
What? I hit the goal. What? What, nigga? I hit the goal. What, nigga? Well, you know what that means. We did hit the goal. We did hit the goal today. We did hit the goal, and I'm so glad that we did it. Fucking taken down. We're starting to take down. We're not done with you, Feld Entertainment. Don't worry. We're bringing that up to the main show. What I talked about today, I'm going to bring it up today on the main show. Anyway, we hit the goal. Oh, thank you guys. That's very, 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 very kind of you. Oh boy, am I taking these homos down. It is not even gonna be a goddamn joke. Whoosh and roosh. 2 days in a row hitting the goal. Look at that. Fucking going next level with you guys. Thank you, everybody. Seriously, it's very, very kind of you. Let's see here. Un momento, per favor. Man, I really like that logo. I really like that logo. Hey, Porsalin, you want to hop on for the last 15 minutes of the show? Are you free? If you are free, hop into the on air. I will be on air, and of course you could hop in there. Yeah, I wanna just finish it off with a little chat. It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's leaving on the weekend. Remember that song? And close that. Oh, I should have left that open. Hold on. That was my fault. History. I did not mean to close that. That is not what I wanted to close.
I'd buy that for
Thank you.
$1.
Well, good job, Royce. Now, here's a little bonus buckaroo.
Well, thank you. A little bonus buckaroo? Are you fucking serious? What the fuck? Cabby with the 4444. Wow, good job, Royce. Here's the bonus buckaroo. Thanks, man. 4444. 4. Thanks. Don't forget Failed Entertainment. We will be taking them down. We will be taking them down. Hey, Porsalin, you gonna hop into the room or what's happening here? What are you saying? What are you saying? Hey, there he is. There he is.
Hey, hello.
What's going on? See,
good morning.
Good morning. By the way, here's the thing. You understand? I'm actually Porsalin, so this is like a ventriloquist thing. I'm doing both voices right now.
Oh, yeah, I am very talented, so I am doing both voices right now.
See what I mean? Now I'm gonna drink some water while he talks. This is gonna be great.
We've got some 444s in the chat.
444, the 444s. Dude, I gotta say, god damn, that video was fucking hilarious. Spick and Spaz killed me. Spick and Spaz.
I knew you'd like that one, but yeah, it was really fun. I enjoyed doing that one. That was a nice little treat.
It was
the minute I chose the picture for the
retard?
For that kid. I felt really bad because obviously I'm on his side with it, but I couldn't help. I was just listening to his voice, and it was just like, yeah, I've got to do this.
It was hilarious. It was fucking great, man.
Thanks, man.
I really enjoyed the your one-liners, man, are the fucking they're the best. Like, this is what I would like. I'm a big fan of Page Frequency. I am. I subscribe. I think he's
me too. Yeah.
I think he's great. But oh my god, dude, your one-liners, your zingers are just they're in one sentence you could just destroy a person. You boil them down to what they are, and it's so much fun to watch. It really is so much fun to watch. But
it's what people don't see is the 20 minutes of like looking on the like synonyms and dictionary.com, thesaurus.com, like just thinking of like two qualifying adjectives to describe someone, and then suddenly like either it clicks and then sometimes it just goes nowhere and it's just like try hardy. So I'm trying to like not make everything a joke and not make everything, because it will obviously take away from the overall thing. But no, it's nice to know that like I still can do it a little bit.
Dude, It's some of my favorite parts of because it's entertaining. Like the thing with documentaries, a lot of the times is that they could get tedious and boring. It's like, and then Ted Bundy killed. I don't care, but fucking break it up a little bit. By the way, I don't know if I meant to ask you, are you a fan of Documentary Now?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, I figured you're somebody that's going to appreciate this. Bill Hader and Fred Armisen have this series on IFC. Not a lot of people watch it because it's not, but they do a thing called Documentary Now, and they take real documentaries and then they make these spoofs on them, but they're filmed like you would think it's a real documentary. They did one, and I would recommend, you could find it online. They did one making fun of Vice called Drones. It is fucking hilarious how they lampoon them, though. You'll go down. I mean, I don't know if your Netflix has it over there because I know you guys have different stuff on your Netflix. But it's the seasons 1 and 2 are on Netflix. I'd recommend you watch it because I know you're into the documentary stuff. You would fucking love these guys.
What's it called again?
Documentary Now. Documentary Now.
No.
Yeah, it is really, really good. So do you think that Failed Entertainment? Do you think that they do you think that they expected when they started copywriting strike people for monster truck pictures that this stuff was going to be drug up again from 2001? Do you think that they expected that? Do you think that?
Oh my god,
dude! I was because I was just scrolling. I hadn't seen this. I had not seen this, and I was like, "Wait, what?" And that's why I didn't read it. I was like, "Well, wait a second. This guy, someone fucking with me." But when I saw a Salon article, I was like, "Wait, what? Under oath?"
Yeah, that's like I had no. By the way, I think I'm feeding back through you somehow.
Oh, are you? Hold on, I'll fix it.
Yeah,
you sound okay to me, but let me fix it. Give me a second. It's probably this.
It sounds really good
how
quality,
about that?
So
how about that?
Testing 1 2 3. I mean, it's still there, but I can probably cut. Oh no, it's gone. It's gone.
There it goes. All right, there it goes. We got it. Yeah, it's a Discord. Discord sometimes is.
Yeah, I think I think it's whatever like audio input. Like sometimes you've got an audio input that's like a virtual audio cable or something where it feedback loops into itself, kind of thing. That can usually do it. But yeah, the pedophilia stuff. I mean, I don't even know what to do with that information right now. Like I've got so many ideas to like keep this going a little bit, but this is kind of like uncharted territory. Like I was kind of happy, just be like, yeah, you guys are fucking fags. You're flagging and yada yada. But now it's like, okay, we're dealing with like kind of sick people here. Like,
yeah,
they're already got the sick foundation with the like the circus. Anyone involved in circus shit is like, for me, is like terrible. And if you're making money off that, then you deserve to burn in hell like for eternity. That I'm almost more triggered by that than the pedophilia shit. Which,
well, yeah. the circus stuff. Let me say, because here's the thing. I'm not like I'm not a PETA fag. I'm not like, hey man, I'm not gonna eat. I'll eat a burger and stuff like that. But there's something. And maybe it's just my moral thing, but with the animal stuff, even besides the elephants are fucking smart animals. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not idiots. Like they're very smart, and it is a weird kind of the way they treat them and truck them around and stuff like they were traveling with tuberculosis elephants. Do you know how? Like my point is that people have lost their sponsorships. People have lost their sponsorships for less. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
How do you get away with doing this? So you're telling me that my state of Florida gave $3.7 million in subsidies to a company that was traveling with tuberculosis elephants and alleged pedophiles. Now, here's the thing with the alleged pedophile thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's alleged because it's only one testimony that somebody said. However, they did pay him $250,000 and never addressed it, which to me...
Yeah.
That's weird.
I mean, if that didn't happen, I'd be like, I'd try and be a little intellectually fair about it and say, okay, under what circumstances would I otherwise take Salon seriously? Right. I can't just break that just because I like the target they're going at. Like,
of course.
But the fact of the matter is, they paid this thing off because they didn't want this story coming out, and I can understand them doing it because they just don't want to go through a PR mess and shit. But I don't know, man. I feel like if there was a baseless claim like that against me, I would absolutely, I'd want to contest it with everything I've got.
Well, I mean, look, the things with this is that you're right. You would contest it, But on top of that, it's like, you're right. When I saw Salon, I'm like, Salon. But then it doesn't matter that it was Salon. The source was actual court testimony. Like,
exactly.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if even BuzzFeed wrote that. If it's court testimony, if it's on the docket, that means if I really wanted to, and you can, I could go right now and find that online. I could find the entire transcript online of that. So this happened, and of course, the fact that they paid him off makes it that. But the other reason why I think they can't be too far off with this whole pedophile circus thing, it's like it's the circus, like the
pedophile circus.
Pedophile circus. It's the pedophile circus is look, man, they're traveling. The old joke has always been, like, even when I was a kid, it's like, what are you going to run off to the circus? Like, all the kids would run away to the circus.
Yeah.
So there's always,
now we know why.
Exactly. There's always been that thing, and it's like, if there were, it's one thing to employ pedophiles because that's really bad. But there's something else when this guy's alleging that they were bringing kids back to the trailers. Like, that's,
oh God, yeah, that
is fucking next level weird shit. So it's like you would think,
but it's like a no man's land, like paradise for pedophiles, that kind of environment. I mean, no one really knows what's going on behind closed doors at like with this sort of carny folk circus people. And I mean, if they're happy to literally see an elephant get tortured for the sake of entertainment, then I don't think their moral compass is very high. And I'm pretty sure there's probably all kinds of disgusting acts and behaviors of theirs that they get up to. So it doesn't surprise me at all that there's pedophile circuses, which, again, just for some reason that phrase makes me laugh.
I mean, it's kind of redundant, but yeah, pedophile circus.
Pedophile circus.
By the way, not many people know, and this go ahead.
I'm just thinking like trapeze artists, and it's all just like famous pedophiles. You know?
Gary Glitter, Pete Townsend.
Pete Townsend doing some like lion taming and shit.
All right, and if you look at the center ring, we have Anthony Cumia buying laptops for 14-year-old kids. All right. A 3-ring pedophile circus.
Main event's just literally Jimmy Savile fucking a 6-year-old. With a circle of clowns juggling around him. And he's just there, like, the kid's crying in tears, and he's just doing it. Sorry, I got into too much detail there,
Gacy is the main clown. Oh, fuck.
Pedophile circus. But yeah, it's so dark and crazy. And for like a company that clearly has a whole number of kind of skeletons in their closet, the fact that they would go and provoke people on a regular basis with this shit, because they might think that it's nothing, that, it's just a copyright strike, they'll get over it. But I don't think they understand at all the fact that some people do make a really good living off YouTube, and some people take their channel very seriously, and a lot of people like their channels. They like creating content, and they like doing things for other people. And they've poked a hornet's nest, and this, I mean, I never really feel bad for the people that do this, but I specifically don't feel bad for these people, and I can't wait to see all these horrible things happen to them, because they deserve every single bit.
Yeah, and and also at the pedophile circus, the clowns don't get out of the little car; they just lure kids into the little car. Sorry, now that's all that's in my head. And by the way, the original plot to make in the Batman movie to make Dick Grayson become Robin they switched it up a little. Hold on, now I have to listen
I've heard of pedophile rings, but pedophile ringling is next level.
Pedophile ringling, Jesus Christ!
That's brilliant. That's really good.
Thank you, Starman. That's very funny. Fuck, pedophile ringling.
Yeah. These pedophile rings. Just a newscaster.
Yes.
That was pretty good.
Shuffle the papers when you say it.
Shuffle.
No, it's true though. Dick Grayson actually became Robin in the original story. They had to switch it up because in the circus they fucked his parents to death.
What? To death?
Yeah, to death. It was weird. It was a whole thing, but they had to switch it up because Tommy Lee Jones,
an axe or something.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones was like, you know what? I can't look. I'll be Two-Face, but I'm not gonna fuck this kid's parents to death.
That's the extent that I'm willing to go.
Yeah, fuck.
I heard when he was on a Batman thing with Jim Carrey that they like hated each other.
I actually saw Jim Carrey. I was on the Norm Macdonald show. I think it's Norm.
Oh yeah.
He was talking about it, and he was actually saying that when he was on the set that the way Jim tells it, it's his side of the story that
sure.
Tommy Lee Jones didn't like him, and he walked up to him and whispered to him, "I don't like you. I've never liked you." Like just that's what he's. And then it's like then I start thinking to myself, I get it though. I get it, Tommy Lee. I get it. Like I don't like him either. Like I will walk up to him and be like, Jim Carrey is that kid that tries too hard in school to be the class clown. He just overdoes it. It's like, all right, we get it. You're wacky, Jim.
Did you see him on the set of Man on the Moon, where he was just like constantly he was just always in character, and he was just literally the most annoying prick.
I watched that entire documentary because that was released later. The documentary was supposed to come out in conjunction with the movie, but they didn't because he was being a character actor. He was such a piece of shit. He was behind the scenes. He was acting. He was staying in character, and he even talked in character to Andy Kaufman's dad.
Oh God!
There's and I was screaming at the TV, but he didn't break character, and the dad you could tell was like but you could tell he was uncomfortable. Like my son's dead. Why the fuck is this guy pretend? And he wouldn't break character. When Jerry Lawler actually had an interview about that too. He said when he went to go do the movie, he walked on set. And Jim Carrey as Andy Kaufman, nobody filming him, by the way, was behind this. He started screaming at him like it was Andy Kaufman, calling him a piece of shit and wanting to fight him. And I'm thinking to myself, first off, Jim, you fucking moron. Do you think that off air Andy Kaufman was really screaming at Jerry? Like he's such a tryhard. And by the way, never let people forget that Jim Carrey says that he cured Jenny McCarthy's kid's autism by making him laugh. Like that's a thing he said.
No.
That's
an idiot.
That's a
but
thing
like the audacity of him to be so kind of like arrogant and narcissistic and so kind of like me that like he puts his kind of like character thing above someone else's like emotional like dealing with their son and shit. And it's like, do you have any fucking awareness there? Is like, but like he's like, no, the craft is too important, the role is too important. No, it's not, dude. You're dealing with a guy that's like that son's fucking dead.
Yeah, no. By the way,
and you're posing as his son to him and making a fucking clown of yourself.
I hate that fact. The role's too important. Like he does act like you're not Daniel Day-Lewis. You became famous from pretending you were talking out of your butt. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Jim Carrey came out of a fucking plastic rhino. Like you remember that? Like Jim Carrey played a fucking like you're not Daniel Day-Lewis, motherfucker. You don't need to be character actor. All you need to do is fart on camera, and that's about it. Fucking sick of him. But yeah, man, the show's over. I just wanted you to come on for the last little bit. But
thanks, man.
No, man, that was a lot of fun. I was like doing radio with you. And by the way, can I say real quick, Jesus Christ, the picture that Bali Song did of me fighting Jack Black is so good.
God.
He is,
dude. That guy is like legitimately next level. Like I've seen some good art and stuff. Like even like Art Ling and stuff were like good. They did good shit. But like and his turnaround as well. That you can just like wake up in the morning and by the evening you've got like a masterpiece.
No,
like,
I know it's insane. I actually after ROTC I went downstairs and I put it on my TV. You know him drawing and I came upstairs and my wife walked in and she was like, Is somebody drawing you on the TV? I go, oh, yeah, that's Bally's. I had to explain it. She's like, he's really good. And then I was going to watch something else. And my wife's like, no, because my wife's is an art major. She's like, no, leave this on. I'm so enthralled by it. I mean, he is really, really good. Like, I don't feel we deserve him. Like, I'm like, this guy should be.
No. I'm waiting for him to like get to something better and move on from us.
Yeah, I know. Just move on. He's so good. So, by the way, Bali Song, please subscribe to Bali Song. This guy should have more subs than all of us. Like, he's so good.
Also, like, I don't know, like, if I was him, I'm not very good with business or anything, but he should be doing canvases. He should be like, because that, like, you can get in contact with like companies out there that will like literally take an image of yours and then just imprint it onto like a canvas that you can hang somewhere. I would buy that now. Like I'd buy one of everything he's done so far. Dude, if he goes down that route.
Not even that. There's other things he could do. He should look at these sites like Daily Tees and these people that make custom T-shirts.
Oh yeah.
Because the art on these are better than anything I've seen. Like, he could put this up, high quality image, and he'll make money making t-shirts. Like I said, if you put this on, this picture because he's not done with the Jack Black thing. When it's done, and by the way, Bali, I fucking love it. I'm not that dark though. A little less dark. I'm not that spiky.
Yeah. I just noticed that. You real dark.
I look Dominican. I look like a Dominican drug dealer. But I love it, by the way.
You're like Will Smith's dad in fucking...
Yes, fucking in Fresh Prince, Uncle Phil.
Yeah. You're like Uncle Phil.
It's very funny. I look like Uncle Phil. Oh, fuck.
It's a little dark.
But again, to be fair, I literally took the color from your photo. Hey, nah, I'm not actually that dark. It must have been a bad photo. But no, it's really good, though. I do love it. And I can't wait till he's... And again, I'm judging him. He's not even done with the photo yet. But, dude, I'm telling you right now, if you put this... I'll be your first customer, because behind me I have this stupid newspaper that I want to take off the wall. I will buy a canvas of this and put it behind me and plug it every single day. It is so fucking good. It is next level. Yeah,
I was saying, like, with a lot of artists like that do this kind of stuff, you get like two categories. You get ones that are like really good with the art style and the like talented artist sort of stuff, and then the others that aren't quite as good, but they're really good at thinking up the concepts and thinking up like original ideas. Mm-hmm. But Bali Song like is like a master at both of those.
Oh yeah, and by the way, Bali Song, if you start, you could do it online. I'll tell you, I guarantee you, Bali Song, start right. I don't want any money for this, by the way. Bali Song, if you started making t-shirts, which you could do online, like they get a piece and they make your shirt of your art, I will make a commercial and plug it every day. People will buy these shirts. Like, these are really, really, really good. Really good. I mean, I'm going to pay, you know, Bali, I'm going to pay him money. I'm going to pay him money to redo the Revenge of the Sis logo, but with his art style. I think it would look so good.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, I've sat there for hours like a lunatic just watching his video and seeing how he does it.
Oh, me too. I'm going to be paying him some money to do like a channel banner and logo for me eventually as well, once I grab a couple of extra shekels.
I'm doing it. I'm absolutely doing it. All right, man, I'm going to hop off, but thanks for being on here. That was fun, man.
Yeah, it was funny. All right, thanks for having me on, and thank you, everyone.
All right, man, later. And there goes Porsalin. There goes my bud, our bud. Air Bud. Good movie. So, guys, of course, don't forget, Bali Song, post your link in there. First off, Bali Song, I'm making you a moderator. First off, I can't wait to see the final product of this, by the way. I'm very excited. This Jack Black thing, I was just sitting there watching it all night. It's really good. It's really, really good. Thank you, everybody, for listening. But also, I don't want anybody to forget, because towards the end we had a little fun and we forgot. But never forget that under sworn testimony, a former security advisor for Mr. Kenneth Feld said that there were, alleging him in the court documents, alleging pedophiles being hired by the circus to take children back to their trailers, elephants with tuberculosis. There is a whole lot of things going on, which we're going to talk about on the main show as well today. But hey, Feld Entertainment, this isn't going to end. This isn't going to end, Feld Entertainment. We are not done with you. We are not even close to being done with you. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for listening. I really do appreciate it. And I'm gonna put this on the screen because this is gonna be the logo. Because in a little bit, you're going to be watching Revenge of the Sis. Now, of course, I would say youtube.com/ROTC Media if you want to watch on YouTube. That's our backup account, youtube.com/ROTC Media. And don't forget, we're also on stream.me/Revenge of the Sis, twitch.tv/We're Not Sorry. All those links for you to watch us live today. Thank you to everybody that donated. We really do appreciate it. And we will be back, or I will be back Monday with a fresh new Daywave, but of course in 4 hours for Nightwave. Thank you again to Porsalin. Thank you again to Bali Song. Thank you again for whoever found me the article. I'm sorry. I know you sent it to me. It's really good. Thank you so much. Like I said, I'll be back in 4 hours, and have a fantastic Daywave.